Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review of Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac Time Odyssey number 3. This is a new book from Ablaze Comics. Let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this book. Of course, this is a story by Masami Kurumada, Jerome Alquié, and Arnaud Dollen, with art by Jerome Alquié, letters by Saida Temofonte. This book just continues to be amazing. As you can see here, we're going to focus on Ikki, the Phoenix Knight. So in this issue, having the odds against you your entire life would break some people, but it has only made Ikki stronger, making him far more difficult to defeat than Kronos ever considered. But just because things don't seem to be going Kronos' way doesn't mean that humanity is safe from the gods' plans. So yeah, overall the story, Kronos, he wants to join the pantheon of the gods. And to do that, he wants to stop Ikki from becoming Hades, as he has kind of foreseen. Um, I really love that this book, I don't know if it's doing a retcon or if it's doing just an expansion of some of the lore that's already out there. I know Ikki's backstory from when he got to Death Island, I think it's called. I believe it's called Death Island. But after that, I like even anything prior to that, I don't think at least I've ever experienced. But this book does a really good job of either expanding that lore or maybe retconning some things. You get to see a little bit about Ikki's original teacher and how he became Deathmask. No, Deathmask is the Gemini Knight, but how he became that monster that wears the mask, and also everything that happened on Ikki's training with Esmeralda and everything like that. Why his teacher only trained them to be a hateful knight. Uh, as always, the art is beautiful. The colors are vibrant. I just really, really like it. There's definitely a lot of dialogue and narration and exposition, because I feel like that's kind of homaging the original manga and the anime. They definitely had a lot of things that had to be a little bit of they just had to be explained, and they had to do some exposition. But it never gets in the way of the art. I don't feel that way. So let's go take a look at some of the preview art. And like I said, really cool bright colors. I love the aesthetic. The characters all look pretty much up to what the manga and the anime really felt like some of the characters are very long, really long limbs. I think that was one of the characteristics. So I love that the artist managed to recapture that, even though they're still kind of bringing in their own style a little bit. This book definitely feels a little bit a different style. Of course, the original manga was in black and white, so adding the colors really just gives you a whole nother layer. And just look how much story we're getting in between all this stuff. So yeah, we'll definitely, it's definitely something I'm really enjoying. And as I mentioned, you get to see a lot of fight. You get to see a cool new armor for Ikki, the Phoenix Knight. Very cool stuff. So really, really interesting stuff. Now, another thing that I'm really enjoying about this book is that the back matter. As I mentioned, we have character designs, we have a little bit of explanation. This one even has a little bit of a short story about Ikki and his life, and it's just really, really cool. So here, let me show you a little bit of that. I just love all the details of the design of the armor and everything that you can see there. So yeah, the story continues to be amazing. I think we have a really fun twist on this issue. It's really cool to explore the powers of these hours that work for Kronos and how they feel. So really, really fun stuff. So if you're enjoying this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.